reach me.
Well, how did I do?
There is no time for you to rest. Your trials are only halfway complete. You must persevere if you wish to regain the light that you recently lost. That is your duty as one aiming to be the warrior of light.
My duty? I get to choose what my duty is.
Not something a warrior of light would say, don't you think? Do you not remember those blanks who gave their lives in the most recent battle? They all sacrificed themselves for a cause that they dearly believed in. They gave something irreplaceable, their lives, to protect Princess Sarah. And you've taken her, the object of such adulation, from her castle. On a dangerous road, away from her protectors, putting her life at risk.
I didn't take Sarah. She came of her own volition, not at my urging.
I will not mince words. No one will believe you. No one will believe that a chaste and virtuous figure such as she would come with you and ignore her responsibilities as royalty to her devoted people. And, of course, if anything were to happen to their precious princess, they will despise you even more than they despise chaos.
Trust me, I won't let that happen.
Then I cannot but wish you the best of luck. Though I do not envy your position, I must admit that I do envy who you are. After all, Princess Sarah chose you above all the other blanks. A secret love, a bond shared between a doting princess and her faithful knight. A fairy tale come true, is it not?
Don't care.
Deep within your heart, do you truly not? Sarah would be so disappointed if she heard those words.
find you.
Take fire!
Just for you.
Here you go!
Praise be to the princess. Sarah pines for the day when she can finally walk by your side and see the rest of the world.
Whatever. Tell me something now that Sarah's away. Would chaos come after her?
The prophecy says that the warrior of light will protect the princess from harm.
If it's a foregone conclusion, then what possible reason could there be for me to train so hard?
The warrior of light will protect her, as per the prophecy. But I don't remember you having become the warrior of light. The line between confidence and vanity is not a thin one, my young friend.
Ugh, don't listen to him. He's just trying to confuse you, when both of us know that's supposed to be my job.
Then I suppose Garland was right after all. Most of what Vox bothers to say is of use, the rest is deception and false tales.
Oh, deception and false tales, you say?
You're still here?
I must admit, Garland is an amusing creature. He enjoys spinning tall tales, but I must ask, how much of what he says do you think is of use? I have something I'd like to ask you. Your way here has been rife with peril. Are you sure you walk the right path?
Do you mean the way I live? Or are you going to hand me a map of this place so I don't get lost?
Both, I suppose. Your journey is not anywhere close to over. Perhaps you need a guide, don't you think?
Maybe.
Once these trials are over, Princess Sarah will come join you on your journey. What if you became lost then, and must make camp in a most hostile land? Will you make a princess accustomed to feather beds, sleep on the dirt? Yes, you need a guide. But I doubt that any ruffian you find on the street would suffice. If you are to follow the prophecy, then you need someone versed in the prophecy. Now, where would such a creature be?
Who knows?
No? Are you afraid to lose our hypothetical guide friend? Just like you lost that misbegotten Moogle.
Don't listen to him! He's taunting you!
Come, come. You didn't truly care for that Moogle, did you? You didn't act like you did, yet it upsets you. Are you so arrogant that you still think of him as your friend? My apologies. Perhaps I have overstepped my bounds.
No, Vox, you're right. Mog was not my friend.
What?
If someone's your friend, you're supposed to be there for them through thick and thin. I wasn't there when Mog needed me, and I didn't realize exactly what I had lost until he was gone. I don't deserve to be called his friend, and that's all I have to say.
So very much like you, to paint yourself the villain in your story. I am impressed. Your potential is even greater than I have hoped. This pleases me.
You sound exactly like Garland. According to him, I show great promise. You told me you couldn't feel the light in me. Garland seems to think otherwise.
And you believe him? So very unlike you to be so trusting. Don't you think he told you those things so that you would depend on him? So he can use you? That heretic wears ornate armor and weapons. But have you ever seen him use them as more than decorations? What if he only acts your ally, in hopes of gaining something from you? He has nothing but his own interests at heart. I would advise you to think on it carefully. Garland is no more than a swindler, using convoluted claims to shape your thoughts to his liking. He wants you to be his pawn.
Is he talking about himself? That really sounds like he's talking about himself, don't you think?
Hey,
Oh, it's all right. Only you outsiders can hear me, not Vox. That bonehead can't see me nor... Ah!
Vox, what do you think you're doing?
Is something the matter? Lightning is not an uncommon sight in this corner of Palamecia.
Are you sure you can't see her? Or have you been lying the whole time?
I cannot fathom to what you are referring.
Let's be more careful.
Yeah.
Soon, you will gain an inner brilliance worthy of the Warrior of Light, a prize quite long in the making. But remember that some will seek to exploit your newfound power for their own ends. They have nothing but their own self-interest in mind.
You mean Garland? You want me to be careful around him. Why is that?
Being careful is wholly insufficient. You must kill Garland. There is no other way to stop his dastardly ways.
What's he ever done to you?
It isn't what he has done to me, but to Palamecia. His continued existence harms the order of this world.
Kill the heretic, no mercy to the unbelievers. Same old story.
You talk to me about mercy. You would not be here if I were not merciful. I could not count the number of times you've defied me.
Then exactly what's stopping you?
You are a handful, true. But that is why you are of great use to me. I want you to stay true to your heart and go where it takes you. That is what I have charged you with. But Garland, on the other hand, he only seeks to use you to further his own goals. He cares not what you want, and only means to claim power for himself. He seeks to stifle your freedom, and that is a crime that brands him a heretic, a brand that can never be removed. He deserves death, not power.
You do realize, of course, that you haven't shown me anything to back up your claims.
I cannot fault you for electing to doubt my words. Question everything and everyone, whatever Garland and your fairy companions say as well.
Even Sarah, should I doubt her too?
That, my friend, is a choice that you must make yourself. Another step toward fulfilling the prophecy. You continue to impress me. despite your missteps along the way.
Are we done yet?
You've only gained a small part of the light that you need. You must prove that you've mastered the disharmonies, the oppositions that comprise this world.
You could have just said no.